Okay, this is part 2 of the last lesson, which is thinking about our our triads or our 135s, 1, 3, 5, 7s as series of intervals. What intervals can we identify them? We didn't finish on the last one, so let's finish it up. This is a 2-part series that would be like 10 minutes long if you can bear 10 minutes. Start the timer. Okay, so what we covered in our last lesson, which if you want to figure out the last lesson, we ended with doing this. We had a 1-3, a 1-5, a 1 octave, and a 1-7, major 7. Okay, and again, we'll call these notes by what they are in the major scale. So everything I referred to here will be a major. This will be a 1 major third. This will be a 1 major fifth, but there's no such thing as a minor fifth. So we'll just call it a fifth. There's a 1 major octave, but there's no such thing as a major octave, so we'll just call it an octave, since there's no such thing as a minor octave, I should say. Or let me be clear, in the minor scale, the octave is the exact same note. So there's no differentiation between the major and the minor. And then the 1 major 7, since this is the 7th note of our major scale. And in the minor scale, it would be different. Okay. Okay. And we didn't get to the intervals starting with the pinky. So if we start with the pinky on the A, on the 5th fret, then the first one we come into is this. We already know that one. From 5 to 4, on the next string, is our major third. But now we've got we haven't covered that one, okay? All right, don't let me blow your mind here, but from there to there, do we know anything that looks similar to that? Yeah, well, let's see what we do know so far. We do know this. That doesn't look similar. We know this. That doesn't look similar. We know this. This. These aren't looking very similar because I need to go back there. The only ones that we know like that look like this, the 1-3. Well, let's take the 1-3 and flat it, and that's what we have. We have a flat third. So you could think of the distance between the 3 and the 5. The distance between the major third and the 5th is actually a minor third. Why minor third? Let me just visualize that a little bit more with you. Okay, let's come at this at a different angle. The root note to the third looks like this. In this case, that's 2 whole steps, and that's 3. That's the 5th fret and the 7th, the 5th fret and the 9th fret. Now, when we play that on 2 different strings, we've already covered that it looks like this. Okay, so that's 5-4. The distance between these two is a major third. It doesn't matter that if any of those notes are a major third. The distance between them is a major third. And I'm talking about just the distance, the interval between them. So if I play any notes on the fretboard, I could say that a relationship between the 2 notes is a major third. The distance in the relationship between those 2 notes is a major third. Okay, I'm not really talking about the actual notes of the major scale. I'm just talking about the distance between them. Just like if I were to play the 1, the 5, if I were to take the 2nd and play the 6th, they're actually a 5th away from each other as well. So, okay. So the distance here is a major third, but if we flatten that third, which is on the 4th string, and we go and make it on the 3rd string, which in this case would be the A and the C instead of the A and the C sharp, then that is a minor third in distance. If we played that back on the single string instead of this, it would look like this. This is a major third. This is a minor third. It's a minor third because it's been flattened. Okay, we're almost out of time. So now what we've really picked up here is that we have a new shape with the pinky. We've got that one covered, that's a major third. But from here to here, when we see that, let's think of that as almost a major third but flattened. That would be the major. So from this note to that note is a major third. Sorry, minor third. From here to there, major third. There to there, minor third. That's something you should really think about. It's going to get you some mileage. That's it for now.